All right. How's everybody doing today? Oh, that was weak. Come on, you can do it better than that. It's Gateway of the West Days. Awesome, amazing, and what a beautiful day. Thank you, everybody, for coming out today to be a part of this. And we have a great parade coming your way. We'll do the best we can to announce the right description of everybody as we go. But right here, we do have the judges in front of us, and we can. Brenda, are you a judge? Officially. Or are you just judging? You're judgmental and a judge. Okay, so, all right. So, let's go ahead and get into this here a little bit as the parade's about ready to start. My name's Kelly Johnson with Blair Radio, and we love bringing and being a part of Blair, whether it is bringing you news, information, music right here on 94.7, or being all the activities and events through BSDN Live through the high school and area events and activities. With us, we do have Molly Dahlgren, Executive Director of the Washington County Community Foundation, has been in her current position for almost a year. Congratulations on that. She is no stranger to Gateway Parade and has walked in the parade on behalf of her previous employer since 2000. That's a lot of steps. Just keep in mind. Being absent only 1 year during that time for her son's wedding, I think that's acceptable. Being a native of Blair, Molly has enjoyed Gateway to the West Days for many years. Molly and her husband, Dan, have 3 adult children, 3 grandchildren, and a doodle named Daisy. Doodle, yeah. Sometimes her favorite, as well as spending time at the lake with family. Then Angie Schroeder from Blair, part of the Public Art Committee of Washington County. Let's hear it for her. Okay, yeah, still weak, but we'll work on that, guys. Currently on the project management team for the Art Valley project, starting June 9th in downtown Blair. Her vision is to bring more public art and placemaking to Washington County. And we have, of course, Brenda Orr, photographer, and has been a part of the chamber for many years. And again, the community, what? A million years. That's pretty amazing. How long has the chamber been in existence? So about that long. All right. So from the inception of chambers, Brenda has been there. So that is the judges that we do have here. So the judgiest of judges. So can you hear me out there?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can. Right when you're standing right in front, you can hear. No problem. Okay. So. Just to let you know, also, if anybody is out there and they're not able to be a part of this, whether they're in the hospital or they're working, why would you have to work on a beautiful day like today? They can pretend to work and watch this on our video stream on YouTube. Just search Blair Radio, or you can go back and watch it anytime you want and hear all the blunders that I'll have as we continue on. I know there's like about 80-some floats and parade and in this parade today, and so it's going to be pretty amazing. Our theme today is Adventures in Storybook Land, so we're looking forward to that. So again, welcome, and let's cheer on everybody that is a part of Gateway to the West Days and the parade. Coming up after the parade, don't forget, you can hang around. If it gets a little too warm with the sun, we didn't have the sun this morning, but it's going to be close to 80 today. Behind us, the volunteer fire department, the Blair Volunteer Fire Department, they have their hamburger feed and their beer garden, plus they'll have their world-famous water fights going on, and that'll just be able to cool you off. Whether it is the corporate or the battle of the volunteer fire departments, or the kiddie fights over at WCB's parking lot. So everybody's invited to be a part of that. The carnival, and then tomorrow morning, something new. If you like breakfast, there's biscuits and gravy, I think, at the Masonic Lodge. But over at Generations Park, we actually do have a new event this year, and that's brought to us by teammates, and it is a pickleball tournament. Everybody, has anybody played pickleball out there? Anybody professional grade? I play in order to make other people look good, so that's my claim to fame there. So that's the way I play golf too. So, but the pickleball tournament, and that starts off at 8 o'clock in the morning and goes until I guess it's done, right? Pretty much. So we're looking forward to having that. And again, everybody's invited to be a part of all of this. We do this every year, bring in thousands of guests from all over the place. Had a great car show earlier today. And then, of course, the carnival. And it's just celebrating Blair. It's celebrating you. It's your story that we're telling right here as we continue on. So, again, sit back, relax, enjoy. Get your sunscreen on if you're sitting in the sun. And we look forward to the parade coming around the corner when it gets here. So if somebody can give a thumbs up when they start to see it, that would be amazing down there. But again, we look forward to having the parade start anytime. So we'll give you a little bit of music and hopefully no Christmas announcements as we come back in just a bit. All right, everybody. Looks like the parade is just coming around the corner as we get ready. You can hear the Blair Police Department as they are getting ready. And as they're coming this way, we just want to say we are thankful for the officers at the Blair Police Department and all they do for the community. And thank you for the Blair Police Department for leading us off today. Right up into the square and you center in the camera. There you go. That's a perfect place for you right there. That's amazing. He's like, you were meant for the camera. And now, here comes the VFW color guard. If everybody could stand to take off their hats for the colors. So in the truck is Danny Webb, the commander. Carrying the covers is Sergeant Dan Falcon. State colors, Kyle Seymour Pitchell. Left guard, Chad Kucha. And right guard is Derek Thompson. Again, thank you, VFW and veterans, for everything that you do, the service you've provided. Now coming into view is Dr. Ryan Palmer, the Grand Marshal. Dr. Palmer moved to Blair in 2010 as owner of Blair Eye Associates. He's a third-generation optometrist from Albion, Nebraska, where his passion for eye health began. He's a graduate of University of Nebraska-Kearney and in University of School of Optometry. Followed by Mindy Rump. Mindy Rump is proudly serving as mayor, and she would like to welcome everyone to this year's Gateway of the West Day. This event is a great example of community teamwork, home pride. Mindy would like to thank the Washington County Chamber of Commerce, Blair City employees, and all the volunteers who participated. Now we have Senator Ben Hansen leading the way with the Blair Volunteer Fire and Rescue. Again, as they come through, we do want to say thank you to the Earlington Volunteer Fire Department for hanging the flag for the parade. So the Blair Rural Volunteer Fire Department making their presence known and, of course, helping keeping everybody cool. And, of course, as we continue on, we'll see more fire departments come through. But again, thank you to the Irving Fire Department for bringing their aerial truck out to hang the flag over the parade route today. Coming up next is DNS Dumpsters, offering 8-foot, 15-foot, 20-foot dumpsters. This company started in 2020. Still going strong, thanks to all. That's DNS Dumpsters. And then following the DNS Dumpsters is Wilmot Ag. Custom planting as they work through this area. And again, want to say thank you to all of the farmers and everybody out there who really support and feed America right around us. Again, thank you everybody for coming out today. Just remember, If there's candy being thrown out, make sure your kids don't go too far out there. We want to make sure everybody is safe and we can continue doing our parade every year. And there will be plenty of candy, I know. So now, judges are actually looking for different things for the floats and parade. We're looking for a theme, which is, what is the theme, everybody? It is Adventures in Storybook Land. What else would you guys be looking for? Creativity. So we'll see what we see as we continue on there. Coming up to the square right now, looks like we have Cub Scout Pack 143. Boy Scout Troop 143 as well coming into the square. Find adventure, sign up for scouting, right? Be a part of the Scouts as growing strong individuals in our community and our nation. And stop clowning around over there. Oh, okay. Whoop. So Casa of the Midlands coming up. So if you don't know much about Casa of the Midlands, Casa of the Midlands provide advocacy efforts for children under the supervision of courts for child abuse neglect. We want every child to have an advocate. That's Casa of the Midlands. We want to welcome Boomer Radio as they come into the square right now. Radio the way it was meant to be, the area's only radio station playing the hits from the 60s, 70s with live and legendary local talent Dave Wingert. In the mornings, middays with the Chuckster, Chuck Yates. Drive home with Jack Swanda and Neil at night. Boomer can be heard on the app at boomerradio.com and around the metro on 94.5, 104.1, 97.3, 1490 AM, and in Lincoln on 106. Keep on booming, my friend. And now we have the Blair. I believe this is the Blair Color Guard with the Blair Middle School, High School combined band, marching band joining us. It's one of those things, seeing the variety of individuals and being a part of music, a part of the arts, a part of every aspect of Blair High School. We love supporting them, and congratulations. You guys do an amazing job. The Blair Cheer, the Blair Dance, all of them are represented right here. Now coming into the square is Dollar General Corporation. They should be handing out a lot of candy because they have access. The Blair Dollar General Distribution Center is the first of its kind in the U.S., offering both traditional dry goods and perishable items. It's the 30th distribution center built by the organization. DC opened its doors for business on January 21st, 23, and has been a constant resource for its consumers, communities, and stakeholders. Dollar General mission is to serve others, and they have been able to live that out right here in Blair, Nebraska. And let's welcome to Gateway to the West Days Parade. It is Washington County Republicans, Nebraska's team. Less government, lower taxes, less regulation, conservative values. Washington County Republicans. And they are followed up with the Kennard Fire and Rescue. Teaming together with Blair and all surrounding volunteer fire departments, making sure everybody stays safe. Again, welcome the Kennard Rural Fire Department, always looking for volunteers as well. If the fire is inside you, whether you want to run into a burning building or if you want to help by guiding people through the dangerous situations, check out your local volunteer fire department. Coming up next is Gethman Construction with Gethman Construction's hydro evacuation truck. Plus, we want to say thank you to them for this beautiful stage we're on. Truck isn't just a truck, it's a precision powerhouse using high pressure water and power vacuum system to safely expose underground utilities, clean up even the toughest sites. Hydro evacuation is one of the cleanest, safest, and most efficient evacuation solutions out there. Where it's digging trenches or locating underground lines, this truck does it all with zero damage and minimum impact. Followed by Howdy Vaquera. Howdy Vaquera Western Boutique, Western clothing for the whole family, including accessories, bags, belts, hats, shoes, boots, and more. You can find them just down the block from right here. Now we have coming up Country Acres Pet Resort. No need to chase 101 at Country Acres. 101 Dalmatians. It's all just fun boarding, grooming, daycare. Play your pet's dream spot every day. I like that. That's nice. And that is followed as we come in with 94.7 FM Blair Radio. They just said I can make up whatever I want here, which is the only company, a media company now, owned and operated within Washington County. It is not only radio, but it is your story told through video, audio, and YouTube, social media. Your story, the story of Blair, Washington County, and the surrounding area. It's 94.7, BlairRadio.com. Nikki's Dance Studio is up now. It has proudly served Washington County for over 30 years and across 2 generations. We offer a wide variety of classes, including ballet, tap, clogging, musical theater, jazz, tumbling, cheer, and more. There's truly something for everyone, from mommy and me to adult classes to welcome dancers 1 and up. Fall registration opens Monday, June 9th. And we have some racing. Country auto racing is going on right now in front of us. We got some race cars pulling through. Keep it legal, friends. Country Auto, you can find them just west of the town at the roundabout. If you're looking for a vehicle, they do a great job of helping you out there. And now we continue on with volunteer fire departments, and this one is the Fort Calhoun Fire and Rescue, keeping everybody cool as they come down the street. But again, just like every other volunteer fire department, they're always looking for more individuals to be able to help keep everybody else safe. If you ever feel the need to be able to step in and help those around you, volunteer fire department is a great place to be able to do that. And of course, they get the fun of hosing people down during the parade. After the parade, right behind us. Now rolling into the square is RVR Bank. A royal ride to financial security is what you get with RVR Bank. A bank where relationships matter. Values guides them, and providing financial results is their mission. RVR Bank, member FDIC. And also sponsors of our nonprofit news. You can hear them every morning on 94.7 Blair Radio. What's next now? Maid Cleaning by Allison. Residential House Cleaning Service. Knights of Columbus has been clowning around throughout the entire parade. And then we have the American Heritage Girls, troop number Nebraska 4605. AmericanHeritageGirls.org. You can learn more, and they meet, I believe, at Christ Lutheran Church. Troop 4605 and Troop 7500 presents Seussville. As we have the Girl Scouts coming in. And, of course, they have to keep a close eye. It isn't Christmas until you see the Grinch and see his heart grow 3 sizes. Again, we get more volunteer fire departments coming in. You know, I always go to parades and say, I hope there's not an emergency anywhere. But because there are volunteers out there ready to be able to step in, this is the Tacoma Volunteer Fire Department. Again, they all work together to be able to help one another out. But it takes volunteers to be able to do that. You'll hear me talk about volunteering for the fire department over and over because it is extremely important. Oh, they threw us some candy here. The Herman Rural Fire Department is part of the parade now as well. Follow along after the parade. We go to the Volunteer Fire Department, and they have the water fights coming up. You guys are you guys a part of the water fights? Are you guys going to win the water fights? Okay. The battle is going to be coming up, so you can watch that. And now we have Mrs. Platinum Universe 2025 coming up. And unfortunately, they didn't give me your name. Uh-oh. We'll have to do facial recognition and announce it later. No. Helen. Congratulations. Now we have the clubhouse joining the parade. Custom apparel and goods. Blair's trendiest school spirit gear owned by a local family. Strive to provide unique quality merchandise to the community. Check out the clubhouse website and join the Facebook group to see what they're all about. State Line Land Service. Committed to quality and service for all your land and dirt work needs at State Line Land Service. And now we can catch our breath a moment. Is everybody having a great parade so far? Yeah, excellent. Let's. You didn't hear him? Okay. Let's do this again. Let's practice a little bit more because this is an audience participation. How many are you having a great time at the Gateway West Parade? That's better. That's what I like to hear and see. Some of you are on camera. You may not know it. Remember, if you have friends, family that are not able to be here because they have to work or other issues have happened, or their friends of Blair just can't make it because they live somewhere else, they can always watch the parade by going to blairradio.com and click on the link to our YouTube channel, or go straight to YouTube and just look up Blair Radio. Not only can you find the parade there, but all of the events and activities, and also all of the events and activities with the high school, Blair High School. We had a great season with girls soccer. We can watch those games, football, basketball, all that stuff, even the concerts. Well, this year we don't have the Shriners to fill in everything. They didn't come in this year. But everybody else has stepped it up, I tell you what. Coming up next, it is going to be Friends of Fort Atkinson, traveling centuries to get here and well worth the wait. For 40 years, the men and women of the Friends of Fort Atkinson have brought to life the stories of the soldiers and civilians who made up the U.S. Army's first outpost west of the Missouri. Come see their 4th of July salute to the states. I would imagine that's on the 4th of July, right? So that's on Saturday and Sunday, July 5th and 6th. So 4th of July is a fantastic weekend. Watch fireworks and enjoy the entire weekend by going out to events like what Fort Atkinson is putting together. Coming into view right now for the camera and the square is Brian Beckman for Washington County Sheriff, committed to the community.
Smile, girls. Oh, there she's cute. Where's Brian? Hey, I don't even know. I just woke up here this morning.
Let's see, is this?
Are you going to drive us?
Let's see, I'm trying to figure out who this is here. It is over there. This is Nova Nices. Okay. No, industrial biomanufacturing is critical to a bioeconomy, fueling future innovation and job creation that will drive the growth of tomorrow's economy. Novanesis is proudly called Blair home since 2009 and employs over 200 people at the largest enzyme production facility dedicated to biofuels in the U.S. across 30-plus industries, and our biosolutions are transforming the way we all produce, consume, and live, from the food we eat to how we wash our clothes, fuel our cars, and join the mission for a better world with our biology. Followed by Woodhouse Ford Mobile Service. So Woodhouse Ford Mobile Service coming your way. Woodhouse Ford Mobile Service is followed by Turning Point Dance Arts. Turning Point Dance Arts brings fairy tales to life with their magical Once Upon a Time float featuring members from their competitive team as a studio dedicated to inspire creativity and confidence through dance. They're thrilled to share the magic with the community. They invite you to join them at the studio for a popsicle social following the parade. I'm glad to see everybody out here today on this beautiful day. Right about 80 degrees. This is like the most perfect day that we could have a parade. I'm glad I put that order in months ago. I'm glad I can share my conversation with everybody out here. At home, my kids just roll their eyes anymore. So. I believe this is Advantage Lawn Care coming into the square. And guess what? They have the ability to cover any size lawn. I have 7 acres. You want to come and tack that? Sure, okay. Clapper's Big Dog House Remodeling is coming into the square. New remodeling company from ground up remodeling. They're followed by Goodwill. Big Dog. Goodwill. See, through the power of donated goods, we train and support people to do their best, inspiring a better future, one opportunity at a time.
There you go. You look sparkly. Yes, to be so wild. There you go. Very sparkly.
Now we have Carter Place Senior Living coming in to view. A welcoming and vibrant assisted living community located right here in Blair. I should read these things beforehand. Carter Place is proud to provide 8 levels of personalized care, meaningful connections, and a true sense of home for every resident. Their team is dedicated to creating joyful moments, celebrating independence, and supporting families through every step of the journey. Whether it's through their engaging activities, compassionate staff, or strong community partnerships, Carter Place is where you can meet heart, where care meets heart. Today, they're joining the parade with a whimsical Dr. Seuss twist, reminding us that all you're off to great places. Adventures in Storybook Land is the theme today, and you'll be able to see a lot of the story of Blair being portrayed right here in front of us.
Jimmy John. They're chucking sandwiches.
Well, they better. So coming down, we see some sandwiches coming out of a van. So I think
We're 29.
Do you need to come sit in the shade? You can.
so we have Jimmy John's coming up. Free smells. I always love that sign walking into their locale.
I know. It's not very nice of me, but yeah. How long have they what? How long have they been? It's not very nice.
And we're not opposed to free sandwiches over here.
I like the little.
Joe, go get us sandwiches. Hi, Joe.
Joe's gonna. There you go. Thank you very much. Okay, so it's not payable if you share. It's not bribery if we eat it. Okay, so
Should be these guys.
We got it.
We're good. We're good.
Yes, thank you. Did you get a sandwich, Joe? Yep. Did you get yourself one and didn't get us like our third one?
now into the square is Generational Building LLC, providing post-frame buildings on concrete piers, setting the standard for quality and durability.
Am I the only one eating it?
Hope in the windshield.
Great.
That's what I hope for.
Great. Now, how am I going to still this out discreetly? Maybe I'll hold my hand later when
And always willing to move heaven and earth, or at least mostly earth, it is Martin Marietta Fort Calhoun Mine with the WA 500 Komatsu loader. That's got to be fun to drive.
Here's 30. There's 32.
That's a cool picture, even though the flag isn't straight. Good job, guys.
Sheriff.
Now coming into the square is Kevin Wills for sheriff. This is Kevin Wills, and he is running for sheriff of Washington County. He has over 30 years of law enforcement and leadership experience. He is a responsible leader with commitment to serve.
And Gary.
What up, guys? That's a carload.
And now we have Gary Hossman with the 1942 Case tractor.
Aw. Run, Carlin. Oh, you are. Never mind. Carlin, you never get a day off.
Not sure where. That's this one or that.
He's so nice.
So that's Gary.
Oh, look at this.
34.
Hydro Hank. Let's see what we have here.
Shoot, I don't know where it's at.
Oh, there it is.
Thank you. Hydro tank.
I like
Hydro Hank right there. Something to do with water, I would imagine, right?
Car washing windows.
Car wash.
Hydro Hank. Hydro Hank.
And Cargill is joining. I mean,
They look like they're pushing their truck.
1993, Cargill broke ground in Blair. In April of 95, the first corn truck was received and started the plant. Cargill is 30 years strong in Blair, continuing to help nourish the world. Cobalt Credit Union is coming up next. Cobalt, it jumped. Credit Union is owned by its members, and it's a financial partner for life. We help members achieve their goals with better banking, convenient technology. Connect with us through video banking and bank from anywhere. Join today. Experience all Cobalt has to offer. Federally insured by the NCUA. Ivonic is joining us. And Vermeris also. So let me jump down and see if there's... Memorial Community Hospital and Health System next up right here. It's a labor and delivery team showcasing their storybook theme, Nursery Float. Welcoming your little one into the world is one of the big moments of your life. And at MCH, their experienced team is here to guide you and support you every step of the way, from preconception to postpartum, with compassionate care and a calm family-friendly settings. They're proud to offer personalized expert care close to home. Let's hear it for the MCH labor and delivery team. And their delivery suites are amazing. I was thinking about renting one just to stay there. WCB Sweet Savings with WCB's Winnie the Pooh and Friends. WCB's entry is straight from the 100-acre woods. Winnie the Pooh and Friends are celebrating the joy of saving and the power of community. That's a sweet and remarkable reminder that small steps lead to big dreams. And coming into the square is Washington County Democrats, encouraging everybody to get out and vote.
I'm not sure who that is, though.
So that's 48. McInnes. Oh, 42. Olson Dairy. Olson's Dairy joining us. Fresh cow's milk. Yep. One of the joys you don't experience until you actually go and milk a cow. Then you had a full life. Followed by Caleb's. Let's see, where come here, Caleb. Caleb, Nebraska Pork, sell pork at any cuts, half or whole pigs.
Nice. They can do my car.
Larson's stepping in here. Larson's Stellar Detailing. I do have a vehicle right here. You can stop right after the parade. No problem. That'd be amazing. Great Plains Communications joining the parade. Great Plains Communications, leading fiber-driven technology provider in the Midwest, delivering fast, reliable solutions, including high-speed internet, full suite of residential and business services to nearly 200 communities across Nebraska, Colorado, Iowa, and southeast Indiana, powered by 19,000 miles MEF-certified high-capacity network, provides state-of-the-art connectivity to homes, businesses, and carriers, backed by custom-built strategies, expert engineers, and local support. And now we have Wheeler Automotive. I'm looking for any type of samples from Wheeler Automotive. I don't mind that. Buy, sell, trade quality used cars, family owned and operated for 12 years. Come out to Fort Calhoun and check them out. It's fun. Some places they have samples. You can go and get samples if Car Players would be a sample.
You got one.
Tootsie Roll's my favorite.
And a sandwich.
And a sandwich. We're taken care of here. Again, we're having a great time with everybody up here watching a fantastic parade. What do we have here? Who's next?
Well, no, that's a fair, isn't
Come to the fair, Washington County Fair. Washington County Ag Society welcomes everyone to the 2025 Washington County Fair, July 25th through the 30th. Fun-filled weekend kicks off Friday night with a concert featuring Sam Barber, Caleb Mills. Check out the Facebook page for full schedule of events. See you at the fair. So let's see who has septic and septic sales and service, installation and equipment rentals, skid loaders, excavators, and so much more. I don't have the information on you guys.
The last one was a 50, but we're only supposed to be at 40s. CNC? Is that who you said the next one up? Oh, no, sorry. Oh, yeah. This is a true. I think our Chris is
I'm gonna need that picture. I'm gonna need that picture.
Oh my God, carnival rides in a month. It's gonna be
There?
great.
Do you have goodies? Thank you.
12, you'll put
I believe so. Yeah, it is. Yeah, then McKinnis is behind.
Now I think we're getting back on track, everybody. Although, it's a great parade.
I don't know how many times I posted it and forgot so many people.
When an excavator wants to go someplace, you just say yes.
Yeah.
And these are all rentable.
Guys are winging it.
Just don't be a warning label. Let's see. A 12U Blair Grizzlies team is coached by Bubba Radfield, Seth, and Jake Raymond. The Grizzlies are a local baseball team organization that focuses on players' growth on and off the field, from baseball skills to life skills, creating great athletes and great humans.
Put it up as my. Yeah, it is. Hey, B!
Fee Fi Fo Fun, it's McKinnis. Look who's climbing the new heights from rooftop to gutters, siding, windows. McKinnis Roofing and Sheet Metal has been helping homes thrive since 1981, right here in eastern Nebraska, western Iowa. No magic beans required. Family owned, strong, community strong, ready to tackle any project, big or small. Whether your castle needs a new roof or your cottage needs a little care, trust McKinnis to make your story strong.
Oh, no, that says Reach Church.
51. So this is Dylan Ott. Classic garden tractors. You can't have a parade without those. When are we going to convert some of those into racing tractors? I think, there you go. Putting on a show right in front of us. Don't encourage them, girls. Reach Church is here to serve the community. We are giving away 1,500 hot dogs in appreciation of what the community means to us, as a thank you for allowing us to make an impact in Blair and beyond. So, woohoo! And of course, a little pick-me-up of the Pixies.
I believe it's these guys. I don't.
Nielsen Excavating. Nielsen Excavating joining us. No, that's not you.
What number? Out of order! Out of order. They're out of order.
HIT.
Jen. Wait, what?
Here, right, you go.
Jensen Shires?
Do it.
is this Henton Trenching.
There we go.
Local family-owned company in business since 1977. They're sold a solid reputation in Washington County and throughout eastern Nebraska. They offer a wide range of services for home and business construction, including septic systems, water lines, basement excavation, demolition, acreage grading, along with the general dirt work, culvert installation, sewer and water connection, and they make their own one-piece precast concrete septic tanks. They offer delivery of recycled concrete and asphalt. HIT Entrenching has been recognized as the #1 septic system installer in the state of Nebraska. Now the Jensen Shires are coming. I always say that that must mean the end of the parade, but I don't know that is. Because you always put the horses at the end because you don't want to march behind the horse. But we love having the Jensen Shires come through. Jensen Shires has been raising Shire horses for over 25 years. Located 2 miles south of Blair, the Shire horse is one of the largest draft horse breeds. The largest breeder of Shire horses in North America. Driving today is Colton Jensen, grandson of Clark Jensen. And I believe that is our parade today. As we have the police department making sure that everything is safe and before they open up the road again, because we do need to let the parade finish. They're guiding parade followers. So we had almost had some random parade people just following along. So go ahead and go to the Washington County Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. You'll be able to actually go ahead and see the results of what the judges had to say of all of the entries right here. And again, we take bribes. But no, not really. So we love being a part of the parade, a part of Gateway of the West Days. Coming up right after this as the beer garden, hamburger feed, and water fights for the volunteer fire department. And that is just one block to the south, as well as the carnival is going to be kicking off. So a lot of things going on this afternoon. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to be a part of Gateway to the West. And, of course, we look forward to seeing you again next year. But don't forget, a lot of things still going on. The water fights this afternoon. Tomorrow we continue on with breakfast at the Masonic Lodge at 7. 8 o'clock is when the pickleball tournament starts up at Generations Park. Everybody's invited to come on out to be a part of all of that. Again, thank you for the Chamber, for all the volunteers. If you see a volunteer of the Chamber, make sure you say thank you for putting this together. I'm Kelly Johnson with 94.7 Blair Radio. Again, thank you for being a part of what we're doing right here in Blair.